Hey, so, excuse me. Uh, I was thinking about this the last couple of days. I've been thinking. I've been going through just emotionally for myself. Door's open. Not that door. It must be a different door. Anyways, I'm in my truck. I'm thinking, and this has been on my mind the last couple of days. Sometimes life just gets hard. Sometimes it just sucks. And when that happens, when we're going through hard times in life, we have a couple options. We can run from our problems. We can ignore our problems. We can get paralyzed by our fear and our problems there, or whatever, just paralysis by analysis or whatever. We can just get so overwhelmed that fight or flight kicks in, or we just freeze, right? Whatever choices we make, quitting is not an option. Giving up is not an option. Now, that doesn't mean that we continue to put ourselves in situations that are tough, or situations that are hard, or crappy situations. What that means is that we don't give up, we don't quit, we don't let the hard days win, or we don't let the bad days win, or whatever the saying is. We don't quit. We keep moving forward. We keep looking for options. We keep pressing on. Now, I share that because I need it, first and foremost, because I want my kids to know that. I need my kids to know and understand that. And I think some people, other people might need to hear that as well. There are people out there who are struggling as well, and we're here struggling together. And that doesn't make all of our problems go away. That doesn't make it all better. That's not a kiss on a boo-boo that makes it all go away. That's not what this is. What this is I'm not coming from a place right now where I've got all of my life figured out. This isn't some rich guy talking about how money doesn't solve problems, because you guys know, because sometimes money doesn't solve all the problems. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure doesn't hurt either, right? But that's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a place where I'm going through it. I'm learning life lessons. I'm struggling along with you guys. And I want you to know that life gets better. That as we press forward, as we continue to move forward, life will get better. And my thought behind this is that sometimes we're asked to carry heavy things. Sometimes we're asked to carry burdens that we may not feel up to. But that's when we get better. It's when we have those opportunities for growth, and when we push beyond our comfort zone. That's when we're able to develop strength and resilience and all those qualities that we really, really want and we need to have in life. And so I don't know, again, maybe I'm sharing this for myself because I need to hear it. Maybe I'm sharing this because I want my kids to hear it. Maybe it helps somebody else out there as well. I hope that you guys know that you're not struggling alone. For me personally, my faith comes and I put my burdens on Christ. But here's what I want you guys to know is it's not just I'm going to put my burdens on him and I'm going to put my trials on him and everything in my life is going to be easy. That's not how it works. I think of Christ and when he was with his apostles and they're on the sea. I think it's the Sea of Galilee. I don't know. I'm not a scriptorian, but they're on the boat and there's the storm raging, and the Savior's asleep, and his disciples wake him up and they say, Master, carest thou not that we perish? And he's able to calm the sea and he's able to temper the storm, but they really felt like they were going to drown in that sea. They felt like their world was so unpredictable and so out of their control and so much chaos that they really, really thought that they were going to die. And they had ran out of options. And that's when the Savior was able to step in. That's when they turned to him, but that's when the Savior was able to step in. And sometimes it's going to feel like that. Sometimes this sea is going to be raging in our lives, and the sea is going to be, the waves are going to be going, and we're going to feel like we're going to perish. And that's when the Savior steps in, because he wants us to know something about ourselves. He wants us to know something about us that we need to learn. And so I hope this helps. Whatever you're going through, I hope this helps. You're not alone. We're all here together as brothers and sisters. I hope you know that.